Welcome to NSS Sports. It's your boy Francis, and I'm here to bring you the recap every game NSS for Week 1 of the NFL. We are going to go through the games. We're going to see what was the most exciting thing that happened to those games and what was not exciting at all. You guys ready for this? Check out this nonsense. All right, first, let's begin with the Packers and the Bears. Oh my gosh, was this a boring game. Such a boring game. It was a horrible game on both sides of the ball. The Bears couldn't get anything going. The Packers couldn't get anything going, but you know who got stuff going? J.K. Scott. Pick him up for punter of the year. That dude is making punting looking like an art. That dude is... He was really the most exciting player that played that night. So, yeah, Packers beat the Bears. I still think the Bears had a better team, but you just need to find some type of offense. But I guess, yeah, sometimes you forget how to play offense. It does happen. All right, let's move on to Sunday games. The Titans smashed the Browns. Like, nobody saw this coming. There's only one person that I know that chose the Titans. His name is Frank. He is one of, like, 3 Titans fans that I've ever met. I have no idea how he's a Titans fan, but hey, as soon as the game was over, he made sure to go into Nonsense Sports and he commented on it. And, you know, trash talk every day. Derrick Henry did great. The Browns did everything bad. Mayfield got 3 interceptions, so yeah. Way to go, Browns. Way to throw yourself into an L. So, hey, L number 1. Get it. The Ravens beat down on the Dolphins, which is not really surprising. Let's be honest here. The Dolphins have no defense. Their best players are gone. They're starting Ryan Fitzpatrick. They have no offense. Did Kenyon Drake even play now that I think about it? I don't think the Dolphins are tanking, but I think somewhere in the Dolphins organization, they just put out a whole roster. They were like, hey guys, you guys want to play? Come on, high five. Get in the game, guys. Everybody gets a touch. Everybody gets blown out by 49 points. Not pretty. No. And of course, why would they even report their players are trying to leave their teams? Would it be a morale killer? Get beat by 49 and then snitch on half of your roster that's trying to find a new contract somewhere? Shame. 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 All right, Falcons versus Vikings. I have Dalvin Cook in one of my leagues, so I was pretty happy with the result. I did not make the mistake of picking up Matt Ryan this year. I'm also pretty happy about that. The Falcons are still not over whatever hit them. They didn't get anything going. But on the plus side, you know how I'm always complaining about Julio Jones not scoring? He did score a touchdown. Just not enough to beat the Vikings. Also, the Vikings, hey, you guys do know you guys have a tight end. His name is Kyle Rudolph, and if you toss it to him, he might catch it. If he might catch it, he might score. If he scores, then I get 6 points. You see what I did there? Help me out, brah. Help me out, brah. All right, Bills versus Jets. I picked the Jets, of course. The Bills score 14 points in the fourth quarter. You know what that tells me about the Jets? You know what that tells me about the Jets? Where's your defense? CJ Mosley had a touchdown for you guys. And then you guys go ahead and miss the field goal. Like, what's going on? You guys had a plan. You guys did not execute the plan. You guys didn't execute anything in the fourth quarter. You know what? I'm happy that I benched Sam Darnold. But I'm starting you next week, so you better step your game up, brah. Step your game up, brah. The Redskins versus the Eagles. Hey, for a while there, for a couple minutes there, for a couple quarters there, it was kind of scary. Vernon Davis, murdered, 7 Eagle players. That whole lineup should have been taken out for some type of counseling to ask them if they're all okay. Because what he did to them was not okay. Not okay. Case Keenum played great. I'm really surprised to say that Case Keenum played great. I did not pick up Case Keenum. Of course I didn't pick up Case Keenum. I don't know anybody that picked up Case. Leave a comment if you picked up Case Keenum, or if you're picking him up this week or next week. I just want to know the whole Case Keenum concept. Hey, the Washington Redskins, they went down, but they went down with a fight, which makes everything about their start of the season so much better. I mean, you took the L, yes, but who cares? It was the Eagles, and they struggled. They really did struggle. Now, speaking of a team that struggled, can we go back real quick and talk about the Bengals and the Seahawks? Is it just me, or should the Seahawks not be struggling with the Bengals? The Bengals have Andy Dalton. I heard A.J. Green there. I'm pretty sure he didn't play. Joe Mixon was there for a little bit, but then he also did not play. And the Seahawks just seemed like they struggled the whole time. At the same time, like, you expect so much more than the Seahawks. Their defense was decent. Jadeveon Clowney looked great, if you ask me. I picked him up in fantasy. He got me a couple of tackles. I can't really complain. So, yeah, the Eagles and the Seahawks are not two teams that should be struggling versus some teams. They should be blowing some teams out of the water. But, hey, a win is a win. Y'all boys got that win. Speaking of things of winning, one's going to take multiple L's. What's the Panthers? And I'm just going to play this. And I'm just going to leave it there. I mean, I don't even know. I honestly, I don't even know what's going on. It's like, you know what? Whatever. I got Christian McCaffrey. He got me 2 touchdowns. He did pretty good for me. I'm not even going to talk about whatever we just saw. No idea what happened there. Chiefs versus Jags. Moment of silence for the great Nick Foles. Probably out for the rest of the season, unfortunately. He did look really good in the time that he did play. But unfortunately, he's not going to play anymore. Chiefs, after that, it was just bad. Also, be careful picking up Sammy Watkins. I know it looks really good. I know he did really good. What did he have, like 3 or 4 touchdowns? Yeah, Sammy Watkins had. He had 12 receptions, 1,033 yards, and 15 touchdowns. I mean, that dude was killing me that game. Like, he was seriously killing it. Now, I know a whole bunch of fantasy football players are going to think that this guy's going to be the GOAT for next game, for next season. I'm just letting you know, hey, be careful. Be careful. Because 17 receptions, 400 yards, and 12 touchdowns does not seem very realistic, but Sammy Watkins can do it. Maybe. 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 All right, the Colts versus the Chargers. This was one of my upset games. I do believe in Jacoby Brissett, but this game went to overtime. It was a great game, if you ask me. The Colts had it. The Colts let it go. That interception by, what's his name? DK Moore? Was it Moore? JK Moore? DK Moore? Oh, what's his name? I think it was that. No, something Hooker. Something Hooker, yeah. Hooker hooked it one-handed, brought it back. Oh, man, that dude's a beast. The Colts are better than advertised. Yes, they don't have Andrew Luck anymore, but Jacoby Brissett will be fine. He should be good. The Colts are they went down with a fight. Congratulations to Melvin Gordon's next replacement. Congrats, man. Hey, you play running back. They had an opening rock. They needed a running back. You were there. I'm really happy for you. Really looking forward to seeing you on a bigger sample. I'm happy for you. Melvin Gordon's out there celebrating, so he also happy for you. And he's still not coming back to week 6. I wish they had a draft pick on him. The Cowboys. Dak, I love it. You know what I really love? I love when the Dallas Cowboys look amazing, and then you realize that they play the Giants. And yeah, Dak Prescott looked amazing. Like, Dak Prescott, I don't even know how to describe how good Dak Prescott. He even, like, what was he? He was 25 for 32, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns versus the Giants. Congrats, man. I love it when a player knows that he could be up for a big paycheck. And Dak Prescott just saw his whole team get paid. So he knows. He knows that he's next on that pay scale. Like, he's like, bam, bam, bang, Dak Prescott. Remember when I had that 400-yard, 4-touchdown game versus the Giants week 1? Overhyped. Just kidding. Maybe a little bit. But just letting you know. Dak Prescott is in it for the money. Lions versus Cardinals was probably the most disappointing game that I saw all season. And you got to look at it from my point of view. Okay. The Lions, I picked the Lions to win. The Lions had this game. It was 17-3 at the half. You see what I'm saying? 17-3 at the half. You're playing the Cardinals, which is not a bad team. Don't get me wrong. Kyler Murray showed out that if anybody like sleeps on him, he'll make them pay, and he did just that to the Lions. But I picked the Lions to win. Hey Lions, and you guys got a tie. Like, I'm really happy. I'm really happy for Kyler Murray. But if this is how the how the Lions season is gonna go, if this is any kind of like factor into it, it's gonna be a very, very long season for the Detroit Lions. I don't care who you guys picked up. I don't care if you guys trade for Melvin Gordon. I'm actually wondering if you guys should trade for Melvin Gordon. Maybe he'll give you guys a better chance. The 49ers versus the Buccaneers. Jimmy Garoppolo got the 49ers a win. He played the full game, did not get injured. I mean, he does have to thank a lot to every turnover that Jameis Winston had. I don't know if it was the red that was confusing, or if it was like the ball was confusing, or like Jameis Winston was confusing who were his teammates and who was his not, and who was running the routes. But on a scale of 1 to you really suck, Jameis Winston really sucked. There's no other way to say it. I like Jameis Winston. I think he's a great QB. When he's on fire, he's on fire. But how many turnovers does it take for you to like realize that you probably changed something? Just wondering. The Patriots completely and entirely smashed the Steelers. But I mean, there's more to just like beating the Steelers on the field. They also beat the Steelers emotionally. Like, it wasn't even 24 hours and they had signed Antonio Brown, which has been by far the best. Well, maybe not by far. Has to be like by far one of the best receivers that play with Ben Roethlisberger, and also for the Steelers. And let him go. And let him go to the Raiders at first. And then the Patriots sign him. The Patriots, the one team the Steelers cannot seem to be able to beat at all. Steelers might be like, they'd be taking it rough right now, like for real. It was rough. It was rough. Like, it wasn't just rough watching them play. It was rough watching Ben Roethlisberger completely and entirely kill my fantasy team. One of them. By the way, I'm in like 6 leagues, so I probably have like almost every player that's decent. Like, yeah, on like every league. So yeah, I make a lot of complaints about fantasy league, but that's just my thing. But back to the Steelers. How does it feel? Just wondering. Just want to talk to a Steelers fan. I'm gonna go reach. I know a couple of Steelers fans. I want to reach out to them and ask them like, hey man, what happened? What was going through your mind? Not at kickoff, but at the end of the fourth when the score was 33-3, and somehow, some way, you log into Instagram to see how happy Antonio Brown was to be signed with the Patriots. And now with you guys. Now, don't get me wrong. Just want to touch on the little Antonio Brown and the Patriots concept. I do like Antonio Brown with the Patriots. I do think that he'll do good. And like their championship, the Super Bowl odds just went up very, very high. Now, while winning does cure all, you know what? I think, yeah, winning cures all. I don't care if Antonio Brown is going to get targeted twice. As long as they win, they'll be okay. As long as they win, they toss him a touchdown out there, they'll be okay. Also, Antonio Brown has to benefit from the simple fact that they also have Josh Gordon in there, who's a beast and is beasting. And will beast as long as he stay off the. Just saying. But Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, oh man, how can you even stop him? How can you even stop him? Which stop. We actually would have stopped talking about them. And started talking about Monday Night Football, which was great. Saints, Texans, what a game! That probably had to be one of the best games of. They either had to be the best game or had to be one of the best games of the week. Like, it was exciting. They were going back and forth to the last minute. Will Lutz, my kicker, won the game for me. Well, kind of won the game. He was, but it wasn't really like I didn't even have to do a lot because Buddy had Alvin Kamara, but he also had the Texans defense. So like everything that Alvin Kamara did was taking points from his defense. That was 97 yards on your own defense. It's like you're stabbing yourself. Come on, man. Step your fantasy football game up. I don't even understand that. Raiders versus Broncos was the last game of the night of the week 1. What can I say about the Denver versus Broncos game? I don't really care for it at all. Not at all. I'm surprised that the Raiders won, kind of, I guess. But I don't even know. I guess the argument is that even by them losing Antonio Brown, they didn't really replace anything. They didn't really change anything. The guy was there for like, what? He was there in the practice for like twice? Okay. The Broncos, of course, have way bigger issues because they have Joe Flacco. And you know what they say about Joe Flacco? Not elite. I don't. But whatever. Hey. Man. That was quick. Where we at? Oh, never mind. That took a little bit. It's a long time. All right, how did you guys do? I have not done it yet, but you know what? Let's do it right now. Okay, then we're gonna just count my wins. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, baby. I did not get a 16 right. I'm actually I did not do very good this week, so thank you, Lions, for tying the game. Something that you guys should have won. All right, guys, this is me, your boy Francis for Nonsense Sports. We will see you guys again for the video for Thursday Night Football and also the preview for next week. Remember to go on Facebook, like the page. We're uploading and commenting and conversating and talking nonsense all day, every day, and at all points and times. Let's get it done. Also, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Have a great week. Nonsense out.